Leo, this is Perrymore Tarot's weekend reading from October 6th through the 8th, 2023. This is for Leo. Last shuffle here for Leo. Let's see what's going on, Leo. So what we have is milestone and we have happy success. And this is very important here, Leo, because it seems like finally, if this is a milestone, this means that finally in your head you're going, psh, I don't need this. I'm successful. You know, I don't, finally, right? If this is a milestone, you have felt defeated for a long time, or thought that you were defeated, or in your head you'd be thinking every day like, man, I can't win, man. It seems like every day I can't seem to win in this situation. The milestone is that what you said, that new beginning that you kept saying, I need, I want, and I'm going to have. It seems like you finally arrived to this place where now you may feel more inspired, hopeful, just like things are divine, things are coming together. You're in the right direction. You may feel like finally things are going in the right direction for me. Yeah. Finally, right? This is that finally energy. We have a milestone here. And the milestone is Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Judgment, and we have Hierophant here. This, Leo, I want to say that this looks like you're finally arrived. There's something about you finally arriving, or you promised something. You may have been working a lot with other people, or working as a team, doing something with others, building something, and finally you've got to a point where you feel a lot more. Maybe it seems like you feel you got your heart back, right? You may feel spiritually connected. You may for once feel very connected to your path. Before, you may not have been as connected to your path. It looks like somehow for some reason you were not connected with your path at all, right? Now you feel like you're making progress. You may feel, right? It's like it's happening. If you don't feel that way now, this weekend is going to like reveal that you are actually on the right path. Like you're actually going in the right direction, right? You may have an inner calling. All of a sudden, you're finally at this place. This to me looks like a spiritual awakening. Like you're finally feeling like, man, I'm doing my thing. I'm on my path. I'm making headway. You feel bonded to your path. You may also be forgiving. You may also feel you may forgive someone as well. This may be it looks almost to me like you may be reconciling with someone or forgiving them, and finally feeling connected to your path for once. At least that's what this looks like to me. It's a milestone because you are eventually going to get here, but did it not ever feel like you would never be in this place? Like you would always forever feel like you're in this time loop of disappointment. Happy success is Two of Cups and the Chariot. And this is an awareness that you're on the right path, that you're aligning for once. Like you might realize with this combination that you went through all the stuff you went through just so you could be right here. Like if you didn't go through that stuff, you actually wouldn't be here. You would, well, duh, right? But I'm saying like, it's like the butterfly effect. One decision, you feel like it's the worst thing, it's the worst feeling ever. I just can't do without this energy or this person or something. And then you realize why you were put in that predicament in the first place, right? Why is it there's something that needs to be reconciled or forgiven? Why is that happening? And then you realize now, I'm aligning to something. Like everything's going to come together. They want you to focus on that though. Think when you're allowing yourself space and time to think about things, think about how you're headed towards things that you really want. Think about how far. I wouldn't look at the past too much, but more so of like, look at how far you've come. Dark thoughts are the Four of Cups and the Page of Cups. The dark thoughts are you're getting what you want now, right? This is that energy of I'm getting what I want now. Maybe things are coming together. Perhaps you're reconciling with someone that from the past, that of course, right? You would always reconcile from someone from the past, but this is someone who you have history, not someone like, oh, I'm reconciling with someone I met last week. This is like someone you have long history with. That could be for a lot of you, but there's also something new here. So that also could be if it's someone new, this would be celebrating with that person, being like, yeah, let's connect. But there's also those who are reconnecting, and the dark thoughts energy is speaking about the way that you're seeing this. You may be thinking really far ahead and saying, I wish for this, but I may lose interest later because of the breadcrumbing I went through. I feel like I will lose interest. Like you're thinking far ahead, like, can I continue to live like this forever? And especially if a relationship is in the beginning phases here, Leo, you may be looking at this going, I'm already bored with the little bit, the what are you doing text. I'm bored with the how are you feeling or how are you text. I want something with a little bit more depth, and you may be thinking about that in the long term. Like, I'm not repeating that cycle. I'm not taking the long road to heaven anymore. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not taking, it's slow and steady wins the race, but some people were a little too slow. Some people took too much time, and you don't want to do that anymore. You know, there's something between, a difference between slow and stagnant, you know, or cautious, right? Or a stable in energy, a stably, you know, like a steady acceleration, but a difference between hesitant and breadcrumbing as well. I mean, you know exactly what I'm trying to say. Back and forth, though, with the Eight of Cups and the Devil. This may be about leaving. You may be 3, 6, 9. You may be wanting to cut ties. Your intention is to see what do you need to leave behind, because the truth is, you may be really strongly, like I was saying before, connected to something or someone that was really, it's like they were sort of toxic. It was like something that you felt like you couldn't walk away from, or someone that you just couldn't walk away from, and you're back and forth about it. Like, I need to cut ties. I need to leave this behind, or this person behind. And you may be thinking, you may be back and forth about, I'm finally where I want to be. Maybe things will be okay, and I can circle back. So you may be back and forth about circling back, or staying in it, right? Or going deeper into this matrix of either a connection or this cycle or something. There's something about you either wanting to go deeper or leave, and you're back and forth. What should I do? What should I do? Because I don't want to be breadcrumbed. I don't want to be in a situation where I lose interest and then I'm just kind of stuck and bored and stagnant in something. And you're thinking about that. The happy success, though, is like, listen, but regardless of whatever is going on, you're headed in the right direction. They're saying that you're aligning to what you want. But I think a lot of it has to do with you leaving something behind. And it could be a person, or just the way that you're thinking about things. Especially as you're thinking so far ahead in the future, you don't know if you'll be bored with anything. Things can change at any moment, you know. Especially when it comes to a person, especially when it comes to a situation, you may look at it and go, if it keeps going in this direction, this is going to suck. You have no idea what's going to come up ahead. So it may be boring now, but then all of a sudden they're like, we got this contract and we got to do X, Y, Z. And it's like, what? This is exciting. You know, I'm so glad I didn't run. However, this is what we've got, Leo. I hope this wasn't all over the place, because for me, I'm like, what is this? What's going on? But however, you could be dealing with a Cancer, a Capricorn, a Taurus. We also have Virgo. No, I said Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. So you could be a Cancer, Leo cusp. We have you could be a Leo Virgo cusp as well. You don't have to be dealing with these signs at all. These signs could be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.